So we've dealt with why this may be happening to you. Now let's deal with what our reaction to it should be. First, let's make sure that you actually are in a stall. Make sure you've taken your measurements. Notice that your clothes are not getting looser on you, and that your measurements aren't going down, and your body is indeed not readjusting itself, the loss of the adipose tissue. The second thing that you should start doing is start a food diary or utilize websites such as Fitday.com. Determine if you're eating too many carbs. What is your average carb level per day? The second thing you should do is check for starvation mode dieting. Are you actually eating enough food per day? And the third thing that you should be doing is tracking how much water you're drinking per day. Are you getting at least 64 ounces plus 8 ounces per 25 pounds to lose? There's also another equation that some people use instead. Take your total body weight in pounds, divide it in half, and drink that many ounces of water per day. I don't care which one of those equations that you do use. However, it's just important to note the importance of the water in the weight loss journey. Fourth, perhaps tweak your exercise. Try something new, or increase the intensity of your former workout. In the Atkins Diet boot camps that we've put on in the past, I've used a slogan called Try 5. Try 5 minutes more of exercise than you have been doing in the past. Try it with 5% more intensity than you've done in the past. Try 5 pounds more weight than you tried in the past. The whole point is trying to get your body out of its comfort zone and out into a place where it's less comfortable and more responsive to your exercise activities. The fifth one is perhaps to cut out some of the more common stallers in one's diet, such as dairy, aspartame, caffeine, or if you've added any new foods recently. For example, if you're in the ongoing weight loss phase and you've added a new rung into your diet and suddenly you stop losing weight, perhaps you want to really evaluate whether or not you should be eating those new foods or eating them in the same quantity that you have been for that week. The next thing that they should perhaps try to do, if you've tried all these and you still can't figure out what's going wrong with your diet, how come you're not seeing results, is perhaps you want to post a menu on one of the many low-carb support groups. You know, it's great to do it with self-support, being able to be self-sufficient in your diet. However, these online support groups are out there to help you. One thing that having the Fitday food journal will help you do is post your menus, what you've been eating for a week. So many times I see, well, here's my common day, what my common menu is for a day. Well, is that really your common menu? Do you eat the same things every day? And more often than not, that's just one day's accounting for what you ate. And often would be missing many incidental or grazing foods, snacks that you might have had during the day. And finally, if you tried all these things and you still are not seeing any results, there are 2 fasting diets that you can try to help stimulate your weight loss. I've never seen really good results or low-carb success from these fast diets, as they seem almost fad diets to me. However, I did want to post them out here just in case someone else would see benefit from them. The first is the one that was promoted by Dr. Atkins for those that are extremely metabolically resistant. No, I said metabolically resistant because for the most part, if you're not metabolically resistant, these will not help you. The first one is you'll eat 1,000 calories per day in typically 5 meals of 200 calories each. 75 to 90% of these calories should be coming strictly from fat calories. For example, 1.5 ounces of macadamia nuts would be an example of a 200 calorie portion size. Frequent feedings often prevent hunger better than 3 meals a day. So consuming by 5 rather than every 4 hours, you should be able to prevent yourself from seeing the hunger of a fasting diet. However, again, it's a very impactful diet. After you've seen results on step 1, which is 5 meals of 200 calories with 90% of the calories coming from fat, then step 2 would be 4 meals per day of 300 calories each, increasing the daily caloric intake to 1,200 calories, with 75% of these calories coming from fat. And once you get beyond that phase and you're still seeing results, then you return to an induction style phase. And there's another fasting diet that has made its rounds in the low-carb communities called the Stillman's diet. This is an extremely high protein, low fat, almost zero carb program. It contains no cheese or cream, butters, fats, or oils, and no veggies or salads. It's principally just meat and water. And it really doesn't sound like that attractive of a diet. However, if you're severely metabolically resistant and want to stimulate some immediate short-term weight loss, you might try it. If you have any other questions, feel free to get in touch with me. I can provide a better response to your questions in my comments section. And I hope you have a good day. Thank you very much.